Alright, so we are just about done with Phendrana drifts. And so all that's really left for us to do is piece out of here and make our way over to the last area of the game that has stuff for us to pick up. That area would, of course, be the final major area of the game, Phazon Mines. So we are going to be taking a trip over there right now, and I'm going to go through this way because this is probably the easiest way to get over there. And oh, got a couple of space pirates here, nothing we haven't really seen before. Once again, our plasma-based weaponry is really telling them what the situation is. Oh, we're not close enough. Alright, so one unfortunate part is that this is going to involve climbing all the way up here in this room. The transport access is where we're going to, so let's just have a wonderful time doing these platforming, challengey techniques here to get up to that spot. And then we're going to go up here, and after we cross Super Bridge, we're going to head over this way, and we're going to jump up, and got to be a little careful on this part. It is possible to screw yourself over It is possible to screw yourself over a little bit if you come out of that chute too fast. It is definitely possible for you to fall all the way down. So obviously try and avoid that happening, but we did not have that happen, so that was good. And who here remembers this energy tank? And it sure is does my soul good to actually have that tank now. Don't have to worry about it taunting us anymore. And now we are in the transport for Magmor Caverns. Now, of course, we already have harvested everything we need out of that specific area, but with the Magmor Caverns, it is a really excellent place that you can go for connecting the regions together. So we are going to take advantage of that property of this area, and we're going to make our way over to the Tallon Overworld via the transport that we're going to find in this area here. So yeah, we're going to take a couple hits from these flamethrowers. We're also going to ignore the flying pirates in this area because, well, let's just say the amount of time we save is not insubstantial. One good and bad thing about this region is that you don't have to spend a lot of time looking at your mini-map, because for the most part this is one big transport tunnel. Like, the rooms have one entrance and one exit, and that's it. And you know, it's good because you don't have to spend a lot of mental energy trying to remember where you're at, but it's bad because the area does tend to get a little bit monotonous at times. So, you know, there's trade-offs. That there is actually one of the rooms that breaks that pattern. There actually is multiple ins and outs of that room. One very good thing is that we have enough health that we can take a couple of hits on the lava and not have to worry about doing a super great job. But I'm going to try and keep it a little bit respectable for everybody on the platforming challenges. And now we have arrived at the elevator that's going to get us into the Tallon Overworld. And once we're there, we're going to get to a room called the Root Cave. And the Root Cave is important for us because it has the last two missile expansions in the Tallon Overworld region. And it's both of them together in one cave. So we are, of course, going to mop those up, and then we'll be completed with that. So that's just going to be on the other side of this door here. We are not getting some good luck with those spiker dudes. So our beetle allies, of course, we'd love to stay in chat, but we've got some important missile expos to collect in this area. So just making our way up, and some more of these tree root bridges. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the plasma beam, because there is going to be a couple of places where it's going to be beneficial for us to be able to one-shot those guys. Alright, so as you might have guessed, the missile expansions that we're getting from this room are going to require us to go all the way up to the very tip top. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to do our platformy technique, and once we get up to about this area is where we have to start, you know, taking a little look around, because you notice that there isn't any platforms that we can jump to in the immediate vicinity. But if you do notice, it is also raining, and if you notice, there's some rain that seems to be stopping in a peculiar location right here. Also, if you like fire the weapon, it doesn't go all the way to the back. So something is up there, and if you look at the X-ray specs, you can see some platforms that were not visible to us previously. So that is going to take us up to here. And if you look in here, there's a missile expo. If you look with the normal goggles, all you see is nothing. But if you look in here, there isn't any traps or anything. You just jump in and pick it up. So that's that one. You gotta be kind of careful about that one, because if you mess that one up, you are going all the way back down to the bottom. And so then we got this missile expo that's in this door here. So that's kind of I don't know, a little unusual to me that they would put two of them like so close together. So like it doesn't really seem right to me that they would put them both so close together. So that's the root cave. That is all of the root cave cleared out. Now let me show you guys what the path is going to look like. We're going to go all the way over through here, through the save station, which is at Samus's ship in the landing site, and into the frigate crash site, and then we're going to make our way all the way through the Aqua region into not the Great Choza Ruins area, but the Phazon Mines. So that's a little sketch of where we're going, and hopefully we're able to. Yes. All right. So yeah, that jump is kind of nerve-wracking when you're jumping all the way down, and it's going to save you lots of platforming. So we were able to jump right on top of that area, which is absolutely excellent. And we didn't have to worry about any silly stuff happening and us having to climb all the way back up that room. So we sure have like gotten enough spots where the game didn't throw us a bone to be able to appreciate the times when it does. So definitely excited to see that. We're just gonna go ahead and lock this progress in right now. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the research frigate, or what's left of it, I suppose would be a better description for that. So that's just going to be right through this door here. And we're going to have to jump over some of these harmless looking mushrooms on our way through this tunnel here that gets us out to the door. And yeah, okay, we got some space pirates. Nothing to really get too concerned about. Now that we've got our plasma-based weaponry, the space pirates are, well, let's just say they pose a lot less of a threat to Samus than they used to. So let's see if we can make this over here without having to get our feet wet. Oh, Samus. Excellent jump, Samus. We sure appreciate that one. And, okay, so now that we're going through here, we're going to get in the We're gonna get in the water in this area for sure. Gonna go ahead and get the scan gogs out here because there actually is a enemy that we have yet to get a scan on, and let's see if we can find one. Let's see. Yeah, main ventilation shaft. Oh, it's actually coming up here, so not quite yet. But this is I really like the atmosphere in this area here. Like it definitely gives you the vibe of what like exploring a derelict ship that crashed and burned would be. I definitely appreciate what the game devs did for this area. It is really they definitely sold me on the atmosphere that they're trying to create. Those are town crabs. Those things are a variant enemy of the types of crabs that we have in some other areas. Like, for example, the parasites that existed in this place beforehand. Ooh, we fell to the bottom. Alright. Well, our jump foo wasn't quite up to snuff that time. It would have definitely been possible. Oops. Got one. So these aqua pirates, we have already got our scan on these guys. But if we had not, it would have been important for us to get the scan up there because those are a limited time only enemy. There are certain... I don't remember what it is in this game. Oh, goodness me. I don't remember what it is in this game that triggers you to not be able to fight them again, but they eventually get replaced by something else. So, unfortunately, that has definitely cost some Metroid players the 100% logbook. But we were able to get those scans in a previous time through this area, so we are not in danger of that happening to us. Just gonna make our way through this area. Come on, buddy. This is one of my like kind of gripes with this room, this series of rooms, is that the doors in this area, I don't know whether it's just me or whether this is an actual thing, but I definitely believe that these doors open and close. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we fell. I definitely believe the doors in this area open and close slower than the normal ones. And it could be related to like the water effects maybe. That could be causing extra amount of processor strain needed to render these graphics, and therefore extra amount of time needed to load these rooms. Or it could just be my imagination, who knows. But, you know, just gotta be patient, make your way through. And so we're just gonna, come on, buddy. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about there. Let me just fall right on down here, nothing to worry about here. It's probably gonna be easier if we make this trip as a morph ball. Certainly not here though. These are gel zaps, so that's not a problem. We'll let them be. Those enemies are not in a really great spot to harass us. Maybe you take a couple of pot shots, but oh goodness. Maybe you take a couple of pot shots from the gel zaps, but it's nothing too serious. Alright, we're gonna morph ball again so these aqua vines don't take us out here. Alright, and here it is. This is where that enemy that I was talking about is habituated. There he is. A aqua sac, very similar relative to the sap sacs. And here's what happens when you shoot them. And I'm not making this up. Takes a couple shots, but yeah, that's what happens when you shoot him. You can't scan that one anymore because he's dead because I shot him. And that is it. That is, I believe, the last of the enemies. I suppose we have the pirates. The pirates we need the scans for. But this one is, well, let's just say we're going to have plenty of opportunities to scan those pirates coming up here. So that is going to take care of our creature Pokédex for a while here. And now all that's left is we just have to make our way past this gel zap. Yeah, it's gonna have to be past this gel zap, past this other gel zap, and into the wonderful Phazon Mines area. And don't worry, guys. We understand that there is some intense radiation ahead. Sure. But that's okay. Samus is a professional. She knows what she is doing. And so let's take a trip downstairs, down into the mines. Alright, so we are just gonna make our way through this ominous looking tunnel here. And you can hear the Geiger counters like going off the roof. And look at all those pirates. The welcoming committee here is really great. They are on top of things. Security in this area is, of course, going to be tremendously tight. So we're going to lock it in here.